Oh. Hey, I'm sick as fuck, so I'm just gonna have my cam off. Um. Yeah. But yeah, like good, but I want to sit here and play video games, so I might as well sit here and play video games with my friends, you know? One of the things that I did is I went back and I did these war battles, and I did them because they give you some items that allow you to make stat up items. So I got them. While I wasn't streaming. Those war battles are kind of not super interesting. The audio fine. There's Belfast, where we're headed. Calm and prosperous sanctuary of peace. Okay. Need someone to scout around town. Think I got garbage day. I have it.
Garbage day! Huh? No!
Mwahaha. Good old garbage day. Are you talking about Kale? Kale can't punch any boulders. Wait, that's Chris. What exactly will you guys be doing while I'm scouting out the town? Time to put your money where your mouth is. Quit your yammering. Okay. Yeah, so that's called Silent Night Deadly Night 2. And I've never seen Silent Night Deadly Night 2, but I have seen Silent Night Deadly Night 1. And it is a masterpiece. An absolute masterpiece. How is like the ultimate like edgelord rogue, like he's so edgy that he's actually just a shadow? And he's like, I like dancing. It just seems really weird. It's almost time for the Lail. Yes. So I watched Silent Night Deadly Night on film reels because it was a run in a theater that they bring in the old reel-to-reel projectors, and that was the movie we saw. The bad guy is a guy who works at a toy store who ends up putting on a Santa Claus costume. And he kills people while wearing the Santa Claus costume. Belfast is a religious city. Its people hold a celebration before and after the full moon. Unfortunately, this also means there won't be any ships setting sail anytime soon. Old Murius crumbled during the ancient Great War. But I've read that New Murius is located right beneath the Roshua tree. Even without the mist, Gwinnell Forest itself is already a bewildering labyrinth. None have succeeded in gaining entry into New Murius. Murius is extremely hard to see, extremely hard to reach, and we've just been delayed again. Relax, dear. I have to find the Cicerone. That sounds like some type of noodle that you would have. Do you guys have ravioli? No, but we have Cicerone. Is that how you... Beefy Cicerone? Is that how you pronounce that? Cicerone? Depends on your point of view. I must admit, it's not every day one gets the chance to attend a festival in Legrand. Moments of joy are so rare in these times that I just want to point out that what that lion just said was, I must admit, it's not every day one gets the chance to attend a festival in the planet we live on. Or in the country we live in. Either way, that's a weird statement. Lady Poop name is correct on this occasion. I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but if I had a chance to attend a festival, I wouldn't want to miss it. Am I the only person who remembers that we're on a mission? I'm the one responsible for the walls we build around ourselves keep out misery, also keep out joy. We will be more successful in all our endeavors if we maintain some balance. If we pause to regain our bearings now and then, the path to our destination will become clear. Everyone is off doing a war start. I think someone said those words to me once. My head hurts a little just remembering them. We've been running and rushing things to... How do you just agree with Finn even though you've been arguing with everyone else? The thing that's weird is I don't really care who wants to do what in this scenario. Sometimes I also feel tired, or perhaps even lose grasp of our direction. My father once said in order to reach our destination, we have to find joy along the way. Learn to trust them and listen to them, for they are here to ease your burdens. Yeah, she's definitely like, we have Lulu at home. We won't be staying long. If you want to hurry things along, maybe we can help them prepare for the festival. Yeah. The first script, like the one where someone was like, no, we're gonna have to fix that. You know, I understand why you would want this here, but let's really think about this. Oh, Kale, you really did return with your friends. How very kind of you. So, earlier, they said the way they can tell that Kale is a shadow is that he has no shadow. But if you look at this scene, oh, they all do have shadows except for Kale. They're just really, really, really difficult to see. How would someone not notice that he does not have a shadow? You could say that we're more than acquaintances. My name is Olwena. I'm one of the many stewardesses of the festival, which is named something weird. You must all be glad that a gentle and courteous person like Kale is in your company. Gentle and courteous? You just dose her with something? Her drug of choice is pure kalium. Anything you wish. Lanterns. We use lanterns to welcome everyone to how would you pronounce that? We're Garbage Day buddies. If you're gonna just let everyone come to the festival, that's not a kindness thing necessarily. That's really good for your economy. A lot of them have come to enjoy the festival. Many of them enriched our festival by bringing useful things they on their journeys. Are you heading somewhere? Yes, we're going to sail across the sea after the festival. Don't worry, it won't be for long. Can we finish talking about the lanterns? Lanterns are signals to tell people the festival is about to begin. We light the sea shrines and lanterns that also draws fish and other sea creatures closer to the shore. How do we find the materials? Smootars. Anyone know what smootars are? Black ant creatures with large abdomens. We've been using the gas from smootar abdomens as fuel to float our lanterns. The flawless and intact abdomens of smootars. I think 3 would be enough. Please stay safe. Save a dance for me. Pleasure is all mine. Got it all wrong. We're helping the festival, not just Alwena. I checked the town and made sure it was safe. Meeting a pretty local girl is a reward for my hard work, don't you think? Is a guy taking a nap here? I don't know if it's incurable. Please calm down. Okay. I'm gonna try something. Okay. We're coming back to Belfast, but there's a guy here who needs like 500,000. Might be here. Oh, 500. Not just 50,000, it's 500. We've been in this map somewhere else. In the underground sand place. Success. Mutar's abdomen. Bonk. Feel terrible. Absolutely terrible. But not as terrible as these guys. This was a nice use of reusing assets. We're fine, nothing serious. A promise is a promise. You don't have to worry. I think you should get some rest. Olwena can make him feel happy. I hope he stays here. I mean that way. You can talk all you want while we set up the lanterns. Time for a mini game. We'll only find bad things if that's what we see. I didn't mean to be rude, Miss Arya. I'm sorry. You'd better be at the inn tomorrow morning, Kale. Yeah. Well, and Arya was like, well, you're not our slave anymore. You're just our manservant. And he's like, oh my gosh, how did I get myself in this situation? Which it just sounds like fetish fuel or something. For they have at last discovered a reality more glorious than the most beautiful dream. Tonight, those two lovebirds will have eyes for only each other, dancing the night away. Oh, the music has started. Care to dance, Mr. Lion? You're not opposed? No, I'd love to, but I'm not sure that I know how to dance. You're a cat. Don't worry, darling. Everyone seems to be having a good time. So Arya's mad because he's getting with the other girl? It's as if she hates me. Did I do something wrong? I like how Eris is constantly trying to pawn Finn off on Arya, and Arya is constantly mad because Finn is trying to get with Eris. Why are you here? What's wrong? I just think I need to talk to you. I hope they turn out to be brother and sister. And we're supposed to have known because they both have red eyes. Only people in the noble families have red eyes. So how come no one said that until now? Because it wouldn't have been a twist. But wasn't that why you brought me along on this journey in the first place? Ben, that's all in the past now. We've all grown past it by now. Can you imagine? You were literally purchased. And then all these other people, and you knew nothing, right? Like you don't understand anything about how the planet works. But somehow you can speak and like know things. Which by itself, like just, you have no idea what the laws and customs of the world that you're in it are at all. Other than owning people is allowed. And then everyone around you jokes about how they still own you. And then later they're like, oh, we're all past that. You got to get over that. Like, it's super fucked up. How would he know better? You no longer serve me. You're one of the fate-bound. So now I have to serve you because of fate? Serve Legrand. We're equals. No more, no less. You should, like, kick her into the ditch and run off. That would have worked for me. It was fate who made you one of us. It's Lear's will. I think I'm the one who should apologize to you. There's nothing to forgive, miss. I know that you really don't mean the things you say. You're a very kind person. I should have treated you better. Change the terrible impression you've made on him. I don't think you need to change anything. Why would you tell me? I suppose I think you can be a little grumpy. Considering you've only known people for about 18 hours, And that's 18 hours of me playing this video game. That's not 18 real life hours. You guys have probably known each other for 6 hours. So, since you've only known people for about let's make it 3 days. Okay. You've known people for 3 days. If she is the most determined and tenacious person you've met in those 3 days, you are the flame who will end all wars. Besides our duty and our journey, what do you oh God. Nobody cares. You helped me and gave me a purpose. To find the missing pieces to make me into the man I need to be, miss. We're just fellow fate-bound. Nothing more. Arya, he clearly does not. Did I say something wrong? No, I thought you might have... How come no one will just explain? As someone with... As someone neurodivergent who understands that sometimes people don't say the things that they want to say to each other or explain the things that they want to explain to others, that you're supposed to just magically pick up from context clues, Finn is very coded as an autistic person right now, where he doesn't pick up social cues. And there's nothing wrong with that, except there's no way that he has been walking around this whole time and not picked up that she is in fact jealous. How he could not have ever figured that out is beyond me. I hope someone just comes out and is like, Finn, do you want to like get with me? And he's like, no, I want to sleep with Azam. And that's just, it just turns out the entire situation is caused by them thinking that he's straight. And I think that would just be that would be great. He's like, nope, I'm attracted to the lion. Okay, go back to the inn. And it has to be the lion, because who else could he? Hail? No. Yep. You got, let's see. Like a bazillion-year-old woman who calls everyone Sonny. A lion with one eye. A girl whose father purchased you. A noble who is the queen of everything, apparently. And then a total asshole. Yep. I'd be dating a lion too. Aramans are fast learners, it seems. I understand that she's making an observation, specifically about Azam, but this is kind of a racist thing. It turns out lions are really smart. That means a great deal coming from you. The only progress that interests me is the progress of our mission. No, I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. Bitter as ever, I'll take that as a no then. Don't care. I don't care. I want it. We're all here except for that love-struck imbecile Kale. Perhaps he slept somewhere else, dearest. Olwena. We'll have to find him on our way to the docks. What if he returns here? Just leave word with the innkeeper, tell him Kale can find us at the docks. Yes. Know something about this, Finn? No, I don't think so. Maybe she's just tired of waiting. I think you're right. Perhaps she is tired of waiting for someone. I'm sorry, what? Do yourself a favor and try See, I'm serious. Finn has absolutely no idea about social order, and he has no social skills. I really don't want to get in the middle of this. Just start moving. Perhaps it'll get your blood moving and into your brain. Didn't go well, did it? Your conversation with Miss Arya, what did you do? I'm really not good with words, Eris. Would you mind telling me what you said to Miss Arya, Finn? I told her that I really admire her as a leader and she has all my respect for being the prophesied flame. I swear I didn't say anything disrespectful, but she got angry at me anyway. So there's something wrong with the way I talk to her. Maybe it's not respect she wanted from you, Finn. Why shouldn't I respect her? Not that you shouldn't, but maybe she was expecting something. Just fucking tell him! She said something like that, but I didn't know what she meant. That's the part I can't help you with. I just want... Can I throw him off a window, like, just off a balcony? Yeah, he might be just completely asexual and not give a shit about any of this. That I'm hoping so. I'm hoping he's being purposely obtuse to show everyone how stupid they are. But what if I don't have anything else? I don't know, I'm just wondering what you actually feel right now. Have girls always been this complicated? There's like two girls throwing themselves at him and he's supposed to be clueless, but it's oh my god, the fan fiction level of this writing. You know who I feel bad for? The guy who wrote this game. If he like showed up in my chat and heard me just trashing his story, I kind of feel bad for that dude. Oh, it's Captain Jamal. What are you doing in Belfast? I'm here for the festival, naturally. Sailors such as myself are always drawn to it, and we didn't want to have to make a new portrait for another sailor. So in fact, I am here to save on resources. What good fortune it is to finally meet you again. Waiting for us, why and how? I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw Kale lying in the street there. No mistaking him. Knew that meant all of you would be here. Likewise. That's Kale over there? Remember how he said there's no mistaking Kale? Give me 1 second. Guys, I'll be right back. I added some things to the AFK screen, so check that out. Don't worry, I'll be back soon. He's completely fine, though he's incredibly drunk. Not completely, not all of you. You've gained new companions. Hello, sailor. It was an accident. You mean Phineas? Well, our presence here is proof of that. Don't get him started. Such is the true nature and purpose of your journey. I need to know what I'm sailing into. I don't think you'll believe me. After that, I'll believe whatever you have to say. I'm sure you've heard of the Fatebound. Oh my. We're the Fatebound. I did warn you it would be hard to believe. For I've seen your deeds with my own eyes. Know of the prophecy, the Fatebound, who will end all feuds, of course. I should have known. It seems clear as day now. Still wish to help us? Trouble follows us everywhere, Captain. You helped regain my senses, completed my purpose in life. Now it's my turn to repay my debts. We don't need to regurgitate the entire story to random boat guy. Yeah, they could have just, hey, will you explain it? Yeah. And then you explain it to him as the scene fades to black, and then it comes right back in and you're on the boat. A noble purpose. Afraid I don't have enough dinar on my person. Please stop talking about money. So, the dumb thing about this is traveling on a boat is not just like, this guy doesn't just sail wherever. He has to compensate his entire crew, right? Don't you require funds for the ship's upkeep? My prancing lion has never been a dinar pit. Don't concern yourself with it. We can easily come by dinar elsewhere. What the fuck is he talking about? Besides, I know my ship has been longing for a great... Oh, God. Thank you so much. To Sassai. Then to Dorai we shall go forth. My man and I will take care of him. Of course I do. He's one of the reasons I was able to continue the journey and find you and Azam. So he's trustworthy. His loyalty is beyond question. Is there a blacksmith in this town? Oh. No, Finn, please. I shouldn't have been angry at you in the first place. You didn't say anything wrong. I don't want to see you like this. I really don't. I feel terrible, Finn. It's okay. Please don't be like this. Where is that red tie in her hair? Is it just tied around some hair and then pulled back? You're the most honorable lady I've ever known. I promised myself I would stay and help you. Without you, I wouldn't be able to keep going. You're always there to help me deal with things, to pull myself together. Maybe you could stop trying to handle everything by yourself. Why do you always? I mean it. Whenever you feel like you're overwhelmed, you can talk to me. I'll be there when you need me. I've always been too rude, too selfish to even... This is called character growth. Somehow. You've been with me longer than anybody else here. I think you already know me well enough. I've never once thought that you needed to be better than you are. You are who you are now, and I never want that to change. You have to force yourself to become someone else. The only people who deserve you are those who accept you for who you are. Finn? Yes? I also want to try to control my temper. At least I'll try not to yell at you and get mad anymore. So we're good? Yes, of course we are. You were out of it for days. How were we supposed to tell you? You'll have to save that for later, Kale. Instead of sleeping at Olwena's, you chose to sleep down at the dock, so you tell us. And then I must have passed out on the way back to the inn. I believe you drank the sailor's ale. Sailor's ale is solely for sailors. It's not for the faint-hearted. No wonder you were knocked out for... Oh my... Ugh. Next time, be careful what you drink, young man. Door Eye of the Murius. They're a human tribe. That's why humans are always at war with each other. They enjoy dividing themselves into groups and creating the illusion of differences. But they are the same. They're proud of their banners and discriminate against anyone else. Not true for the Murius. These people are far too kind. They even got along with the Aosis. Make it sound as if they're totally innocent and free of sin. Close enough. That's why they're very easy to get along with. Humans are basically, come on everyone, let's get going. You of all people cannot say, no need to stand around blabbering. You're still under the influence of the ale Sunny. You can walk and talk at the same time. God, I hate all of you. You're coming around on Kale. Kale's like, humans suck. I don't think we should be disturbing him. What's wrong? I think he needs help. Something happened. You heard it. Me child's gone missing. Yes, but I need info. She's been gone since yesterday. I was very drunk. I hit her. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm not bringing her back to you. No idea. I searched everywhere but couldn't find her. If only 'twas me who died, Chica wouldn't have to suffer like this. Can I just gut him? I'll find her. You're really kind, Finn. I'm gonna bring this girl back to this drunk who punches her. Worried about the child. She must be feeling lonely and scared. So I'm gonna bring her back to the guy who hit her. Maybe we can start by asking around. Boris and I have been friends. Boris' girlfriend asked us to help her find him. It's the truth. When now? Rangdal. Mr. Uwell. What right path? You're the only person I've ever met who is this kind and caring. You're always searching for truth. Really how you see me? Don't think too lightly of yourself. Not really. I picked something up. You should take the monk guide there and put your head on it? Oh, he's gone now. I don't even remember what he looked like. Big boss. Need a Shuba. I just need some ancient Manusa. Ancient Manusa. What kind of deal? I'll take it. You should leave if you're... Oh. Because I used the same trick when I was a child. I feel no different. Why did you do it? He said he really needed to get home because his wife was sick. Touched by his story, I traded my ragam meshes for these 3 stones. He copied some touching story he read in a book. What if it isn't true? Either way, I'll know nobody will be starving. We're going to Gwinnell, sir. Outsiders, strangers, anyone not from here. Why? Had us children gone missing these days. We have feared that strangers might be the cause. You look like a problem to me. We don't have any children with us, I swear. That's just absurd. That's the rule now, woman. What exactly is going on? Let me do the talking. Of course I will. Just gut him. Daima, why? Thank you, Mr. Daima. Could you help me, please? I need to speak with your elder here. Well, I was once pretty close with the Mirius. You can ask your elder to come here. Maybe we can work something out. Not a chance. Can't speak about that neither. Outsiders ain't gonna pass. Ain't gonna meet anyone neither. Chief ain't gonna meet ye even if he was here. So I'll have to call him out myself. Is that what you want? Come out, son of Tuomo. By the name of your fathers, I summon you. You don't have to make nuisances of yourselves any mo. Ilpo Usco. How did you know me? I told you I was once quite close with the Murius. What happened to your people? I'm no outsider, and I assure you, you can trust me. What? She speaks the same language he does? Only the elders ever did, but I can understand a little. Well, good for you. Yes, I'm an AOC. Wow, I don't believe it. This way you know a lot about the area. I didn't expect this at all. Maybe I wouldn't be if you were smarter. Stop questioning me, all of you. You should have told us sooner. Why? Why does it matter where she is from? Is it that important? It's not like I tried to hide it from you. You're right, we're not even entirely sure what to say of ourselves most of the time. I would not ask if I wasn't willing, sir. What happened to the missing children? A week ago, some men came here to the village. Men who travel many places looking for old things in ruins. Treasure hunters. I believe they were. We're 3. Did you tell them anything? We wouldn't do that. We told them nothing about that, so they started searching by themselves in the forest. They came back once, but not for long. Why didn't you stop them? This is what I heard. Since they arrived here, I never seen them again myself. Only idiots would think to ransack Gwinnell. You're probably right. But after that, the rest of them started trying to find another way to look for the old thing. They tricked the children, instead bribed us own younglings with sweets. Soon after they took us own children, sent some men to look after them, but none dared to go any further from the ruins. But the parents won't stop looking for the children, can't stop them all going deeper in. You must stop them. They're desperate, they won't listen to me. Just keep your people out of the forest and let us take care of it. I won't let any more of you fall into their clutches. Let us handle it. You'll help your village more if you stay here and help your elders stop more people going to the forest. Are you thinking about the scum from Dean? You mean the Astokars? The answer is likely yes. People are still paying them. The Astokars won't stop. Even the government can't stop them because most of the time they're the ones who need them. The first time they've even set foot in Sisai. So those scums must be here for the Gwendel statue are only Cicerone. No, you shouldn't think that way, darling. Rescuing children should be easy work, but since I left this land, the gate has been moved to where I don't know. That's not good. We can't afford to lose that statue. Those treasure hunters are still trapped in the forest. They're a secretive society of old world fanatics, antique hunters, professional swindlers, and scavengers for hire. Take your pick. Now they're using children to achieve their aims. That's outrageous. If there's a buyer willing to pay the right amount, they'll do whatever it takes. I'm a trader, remember? Merchants hear about different kinds of underworld trades all the time, even the ones involving all these lovely people. I've never witnessed any such power, and they were devoured easily enough by creatures in Phineas. Treasure hunters in Phineas were also Astokars. Only Astrokars are that stupid and reckless. I couldn't care less. Our priority must be finding the children. Of course, let's go. They're like, you can't leave. And then I was like, hey, but we're like you guys. And then they were like, oh, okay. It's a sub. It's a sub. Thanks, D terrible one. Don't I already have that? Yeah, 50 months is a long time. It's 4 years and 2 months. A real forest. I'm in a real forest. There's so much green in one place, and look at the light. Canopy bit blocks most of the rays, creating a pattern of light through the gaps between leaves. Forest is darker than the open plains. Both the Astokar's activities have likely attracted the beasts. I don't have my webcam on because I'm super sick and I don't super good. Letting you know that's why you're not viewing my beautiful visage right now. Look the other direction. Bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. What's up, Daddy-O? Oh, we fought the there's a couple of things earlier, but they were relatively nothing. Thank you for stopping in. like how there's just a dude standing there next to a skeleton. Someone's asking for help. That is definitely a turkey wizard. Where did you learn my name? How could you not know her? She left the monastery for you. I didn't ask her to leave the monastery, so it's not my fault. Doc Hodor. Something else that blows my mind. Waste. I'm pretty sure everyone here understands that, for example, that lion the lion has fur. Now, the reason why animals like lions have fur is because they exist in the wild. And when things try to claw them or bite them, that fur works like armor does, right? That's why humans wore furs and leathers as armor, because we are essentially hairless monkeys, right? So we don't have any sort of tough exterior. The children should have never witnessed such atrocity. Looks awful and smells even worse. Ew. Blast it. Stop talking and help me get rid of these beasts. Now, I'm not saying if I were a lion who is also a person, like this guy, I would definitely wear armor, because it would protect me more than just my fur would, right? Like, obviously that makes sense. Big Sis Scadia will take you home now. It's alright, I was sent here by your elder Ilpo. Auntie knows Master Ilpo. But that lion is wearing more armor than anyone else in the party. You didn't even know us, lady. What bone do you have to pick with us? The statue. Don't even try it, woman. If you harm me, you'll never know anything about the other piece. Don't test me, scum. Stop her, Finn. You mustn't let your anger cloud your judgment. There are children looking. This is a perfect chance to teach them what happens to people who take that which do not belong to you. She is deaf to reason. A necromorph? He's like a zombie with scimitars for arms, riding a horse. Just close your eyes, it'll be all right. His legs are the hind legs of the horse, and the horse is just his wiener. That just... It seems like it's... weak to impact and water. Sup, Buff?
Uh.
Uh. The horse wiener. It may have been from the lower ranks. I've never seen an Ascotar that. Your last words will be the answers to my questions. Tell me the truth or I'll guarantee your death will be a slow and painful one. Where is the other piece of Gwendel? To hell with you, you're getting nothing out of me. My horse is a wiener. Yeah, that dude laying on the ground, his horse is a wiener. I don't remember giving you permission to speak anymore. Come here, Eris, I will help you. Try extracting some of his memories. Yeah, she's 100 years old. You shouldn't use this power for too long. But I haven't drawn the complete picture. Just from that, you do? Yes, it's still here on the island, somewhere by the shore. Eris, you should take the Menkadu now. Menkadu. And now you are of no use to me anymore. You'll never find it. I will never let that happen, don't you worry about that. Now if you'll excuse me, I have a statue to reassemble. Oh, kids. Saw you fighting back there. You're amazing, mister. They should make an in real life revitalizing face cream called anime bullshit. Poor horse wiener. Getting killed there. someone's going to come in and I'm going to be referencing horse wiener, and they'll think that I mean that, like, they will not realize that his wiener is a horse, not that he has the wiener of a horse. Kids, are ye right? So I'm fighting the bad one with me own eyes. Come on, kids. Just don't be too trusting of strength. You just got mad at them because they didn't trust you. Everyone here will take care of them. I know that you're loving people. In case you were wondering, we already took care of those treasure hunters. Killed them all? No, most had been killed by beasts. We just took care of one of them and said that it was the rest. Don't let your guard down. Find Gwendel. Well, partly. We found half of it. That's the thing I wanted to ask you. You may not know, but perhaps your men do. Treasure hunters returned to the village. Fishermen saw them returning. Hope they know can help ye. Jesus. Odley? Biggest building along the dock, the Odley Inn. We're gonna go talk to Molly. What happened back there with the Asto car? Chimes with the rumors. Kale mentioned something like some kind of witchcraft. Rumors say that those things come from the remote Isles of Dean. Yes, Dean. Chaotic wastelands where neither gods nor masters have ever ruled. The Asto cars come from Dean? Perhaps, but it matters little to me nor me. Can you make some ancient Mosuna? Ancient Mosuna. Masona. What a wonderful phrase. Oh. Okay. Kale needs 5 strength. He needs a ton of vitality. Vitality, agility, and int. None of those are important. Good old McDonald's in the little town of Los Angeles. You didn't know who they were. They rented a room under Nergal. They left nothing behind. Vargas, I left the package between the crates. Let's all stay calm. Who might have seen them? Who are these men? Good to know. I'm so glad we had that entire conversation. Thank you. So what can I do for ye? Answer a few questions, not a bother. You're always here at the dock. Nowhere else to catch fish. You ever see any shady figures around here? Never thought they'd do so much harm to us own village. Yes, but did you see them at all after they first arrived? One night, when I went out to fish, my apprentice told me he saw him coming back to Molly's place. We used to share our boat while fishing, but not anymore. Didn't want to spend the night at sea with him again, so I left him at the dock. Why, is something wrong with him? No, preferred a quiet night to sail by myself, that's all. Just him being a strange fellow. Name's Ada. O'Dwyn. Good. We thought there was a chance you might have seen some shady figures around here. Do you mind telling us what you saw? Please go on. Started giving us our own own children sweets and taking the younglings to the forest. Not the younglings. Not even late at night? Sweet. I'm so glad I had to talk to all of you. Big boss. Hello, would you happen to be Oda? Heroes of Dorai. Thank you. Happy to meet you. Perhaps you can share one with us. Please begin. It all began late one night with a dark sea and bright moon. Master and myself were getting ready for another night trip when I was told to stay on the dock by me shipmates. They said us spare fishnets needed some careful mending. I could still hear when I was taking care of the fishnets. The story already sounds pretty fishy to me. Kale, get out. Cleaning and folding nets under the vague light of the moon and the whispering wind of the sea, he saw 3 bodies sneaking around the wood boxes and talking in whisper. I knew 'twas not 3 good visitors of the village sneaking around late at night. A man with a goatee and pale skin wearing an olive tunic under a brown vest says, "We'll be safe here until we get the other piece and get him picked up." Did he sound local? No, I'm talking like no man from this village. 'Twas like me done really know them accent. What happened next? Friends nodded before they got back to Molly's place. Thank the stars I weren't spotted by him because they had weapons. Yep, the weapons here like 2... Can you take us to the place where the men were talking? Once I get started, I can hardly stop myself. Think we've heard all we need to. Think I told enough already. Now let me take you to the place. Who would have thought that it would have been here, where people are fishing? Can't wait to see how a statue can show us the way. What's interesting about us searching through a pile of crates? What may help you heroes? Gotta tell others about this. We need to find out who exactly was behind this. Does it matter? We have to know who's headed to Murius beside us. Villagers can't afford a repeat of this outrage. We must let them know who's responsible. Return the letter to Molly's Inn and let the man find it. That will make our jobs easier. Right on point. Okay. I need you to return this letter where you found it. Try to put the room back to its original state. We need to get to the bottom of this nasty business, and this might be the key. A second later, this guy comes with like frilled jacket. Dun dun. Looking for something, are we? How did you know? You're mistaken. Answer me or I'll throw you in the sea. Order? What do you mean? The letter? Keep playing dumb and I'll make sure you'll be dumb permanently. You have no idea. You have a better idea how to get him to squawk? I don't know any statue. And who's Astokar? I'm Bargus. Why did you run away? How did you know Nurgle? Said it would get me into trouble. I'm just a clerk. Parthoville? Why did Nurgle tell you to run away? He said the package was extremely valuable and someone might try to steal it from me, so I must be very careful. You lots are really scaring me right now. I'm afraid you need to stay with us for a while and answer questions. I met him at the port, hired me to do this quick job. He told me to go to a place, get his memo, and Odalai, a week after he left my village, and deliver the package. He told me it was something value and none of my concern. He gave me more dinar and I charged him for the job. He's innocent as a cub. I'm not a criminal. He told me to bring it to the north to Ashwater Pier. Am I the only one who doesn't get it? Sounds familiar, but what is Ashwater Pier? The royal port owned by the Royal Kingdom of Altia. The Altians want to get into Mirius, but why? This has something to do with the protege? Now you're finally catching up to speed, Finn. As bad as it sounds, I think Altia wants to find Mirius as badly as we do. No, miss, there's nothing else, I swear. Be wiser from now on. Don't be so easily tempted by coin, and don't ever come back here. Yeah. That the joke is on you. I don't want them. It's definitely not the way to make a living, please. Sure. Bazillions. What if he doesn't want the coins? I do. Just think of the supplies we can buy for our journey with these coins. What made Altia seek help from as far as Dean? That's where the most proficient goons gather en masse. Don't be so silly. Understanding the way they operate is the best way to defeat them. Time they return to the village late at night when the fishermen are out at sea to minimize the number of witnesses. Lastly, they got someone else to fetch the goods so they can vanish before any alarms is raised. It was a clever plan and it almost worked, but we were way too smart for them. Got 'em. Might be their only failing, but if our luck holds, these little mistakes could be the perfect lead for us to get to them eventually. That's not the point. The point is, what do the Altians want in Mirius? Maybe we're not the only ones who know about the armaments. Things have gotten exponentially complicated. We have to find Mirius quickly. So guys, I know it's only 5:30 right now. But I have to go. I have this meeting I gotta do. Yeah, a poop meeting with the statewide independent living council. So I'll see you guys.
欲しい。なんやかんや欲しい。